Hello, my collective friends. Sandra from For Your Chi here to do your weekly reading December 26th of 2022 through January 1st of 2023. This reading, of course, encompasses your New Year's Eve as well as your New Year's Day. Well, we've had quite the holiday, didn't we, and the events that led up to it. I heard from many of you with difficulties with the weather and traveling and weather related issues. Some people had sickness, but not like last year, and some people unfortunately had sick pets. So there was a lot going on, and I posted on my personal page, social media, the reading twice actually, because I was hearing so many things happening. And so the reading that I did last week about the having a backup plan, and some people actually commented plan D and E because they had to change plans 4 or 5 times, which is totally understandable. So I was hoping for an easier week with the chaos, but we have Mercury coming up retrograde December 28th. So that will make travel and communication more problematic. So we're back to not signing contracts if you can help it. If you can, I totally understand you have to do what you have to do. Also, try to avoid to have elective surgery at this time until Mercury goes back direct, because there can be mishaps in miscounting sponges and surgical tools, and it's not a good idea if you can help it. So, having said that, this reading looks rough. However, it is necessary. And I don't always see this in the cards, but this week we have a definite collective split 50-50 down the road. That's how it appears to me. And half of you are going to experience, this is only for the weekend, by the way, where it splits off, where half of you will experience this one card down here, and the other half will experience the top card up here. 2 cards wanted to come out for this weekend, so therefore I pulled 2 Archangel Michael cards to go along with those. But let's get into your weekly reading. Okay, so what we have right now is transformation, Monday and Tuesday. This is the death card as we know it. Out with the old, in with the new. Some of you have been dealing with this person or situation for a very long time now, certainly all year. Others of you, maybe not. Others of you, this may actually encompass, and you may actually experience a physical loss the early part of this week. Some of you were expecting it, others were not expecting it. But I want to show you when I pulled this card, I thought, well, let's just go to Archangel Michael so that he can sort all this out for us. You pulled, this is your life's purpose. So what that tells me is the ending of whatever this is has been fated, foretold. This situation was meant to end. It cannot continue because you are supposed to be somewhere else, or you're supposed to be with someone else. That is what's happening here. So, when the universe brings out the 2x4 here, which is the way that it's being depicted for me, it's very difficult to be sad about it, because your your life's purpose involves something that is like almost the opposite of what you have experienced, especially this year. So just know that this ending was meant to be, whatever it is. Now this is very, I find this fascinating here, this card for Wednesday and Thursday. This is the major money card in this deck. It means money's coming to you. Or you are hearing about some money that's going to come to you. There could be some sort of whisperings about money coming to you. Some of you may also have a premonition of this, but I feel like that's going to be very, very few of you. This is actual physical money coming to you. Now, could this be as a result of an inheritance? Sure. For some of you, it could be. Now, you do have explore your options here. The bottom of this card says, Dear God, thank you for your wisdom, love, helping me see, understand, and access all of my alternative options. Please guide me in the best direction for my health, happiness, and life's purpose. This actually says life's purpose at the bottom of it here. So it's possible that you are trying to figure out where to put this money. You know, should you invest it somewhere? Should you pay things off? Should you start your own business? Some of you, it's going to be very important to start your own business. You've been wanting to for many moons now. And perhaps you haven't had the resources for it, and now the resources are coming to you so that you can go in the direction of this important life's purpose. Now, here's where we have the collective split, because two cards clearly wanted to come out for the weekend. We have heartache and loss, so this is definitely someone grieving here as a result of some kind of loss, relationship loss, job loss, loss of a loved one or a family member, relative, or friend. The rest of you, this message wanted to come out, material and spiritual prosperity, to remind you of the blessings that you're receiving from the heavenly plane and the earthly plane, and the money is part of it, okay? So the money is encompassed in this here. What are the advice cards? For those folks that pulled this grieving card, you have your loved ones are safe. So this is not a message of you need to freak out and panic because anything can happen. Well, no, it's actually orchestrated. It's all orchestrated according to divine will. Some of that involves the higher power. That also involves decisions that a person's soul makes, which you have no choice over unless it's your own soul. So just know that the rest of you are safe, you and your loved ones. It's not time to panic or freak out. For those of you that pulled the material and spiritual, I almost said harvest, prosperity, you pulled keep your eyes on the targeted intention. In other words, do not waver, stay grounded, know what you want, know that you deserve it, which is what you're asking for, and do not stop until it starts raining that which you've asked for, because it's coming to you, and you're very powerful at this time, more powerful than ever. So it's going to be important to hammer those affirmations. It's going to be important not to speak about anything that you don't want to happen. It's going to be important to hold your tongue about anything negative whatsoever and keep your eye on this divine prize, whatever it happens to be. Okay, so make sure, everyone, that you are, the usual, saying your protection prayers on yourself, your family, your loved ones. Stay grounded and focused in the present. and keep doing what you're doing to manifest, because it is working, and some of you know exactly what I'm talking about. What is ending, it's important that it goes away, because it's taking you off of your purpose, and you were not meant to be off of your purpose for very much longer. So that's the reason for it. So the sooner that everyone accepts that, the sooner you can move on, and the sooner you will start feeling better once you get into your new place and space, whether that's energetically or physically or geographically. It's going to be different for everyone, obviously. Many blessings to all of you. Take care. Make sure you're checking out your yearly readings that I've posted on Patreon. I'll put another link in the description box below. Blessings, everyone.